I can't go backwards, okay?
I work in a warehouse, so there's a couple different machines that I operate. But here's one, order picker. I work with capacity/consolidation team. So there's one aisle that I need to work on consolidating to make room for another product that is coming in. I've been consolidating this particular aisle that was only one-way traffic, and I usually wait until no one is working in that area so I can drive back and forth if I find duplication products and combine it into one location. Now, per safety rules, I can't drive backwards into or inside an aisle. I have to go around and enter the aisle again. I got scolded about this because there's a desk right next to this aisle to hand out orders to pick out all over the warehouse.
So now I have to drive around to the next aisle and then drive back in this aisle. Now onto my malicious compliance. I have to blast my horn at every intersection, every turn, every pass with someone, every time I drop my machine. So before I would just go back and forth this aisle, blasting my horn was at minimum by one horn when going backwards, that's it. Now I go in a loop, every turn I blast it twice. Now I go around and around blasting my horn 812 times per lap at minimum. Average lap times are 3 minutes. Bright side about this, I'm deaf and I won't get annoyed with the horn. This just sounds like good safety compliance. All safety compliance is malicious if you try hard enough.
I miss driving a forklift. I just spammed the horn going around corners. For safety.
I am a forklift trainer. This is actually good practice. Let the horn rip at every intersect, turn, I'll change, fork up, fork down. Can't remember when you sounded it last? Hit it, buddy. Like someone above said, all safety compliance is malicious if you try hard enough.
For extra maliciousness, you could raise further safety concerns right there, as well as accessibility. They should also have a visual indicator, like a bright strobe that you can flash down the aisle, so other deaf operators can be aware that you are coming.
My job title was forklift truck driver. There was a sign at the main access to the warehouse that said forklift drivers must sound horn on entry. I got pulled up for sounding a horn each time I entered. Apparently I was being childish by bringing a cycle horn and sounding it whenever I walked through the door.
AIDA, I disabled my deaf co-worker's horn on the forklift. But it makes him so happy pushing the button, smiling, driving in circles all day. I just don't have the heart to tell him.
I love to read about a job like this that I would never otherwise know about. Somebody has to keep organizing and reorganizing stuff in a warehouse. It sounds like an interesting job, actually.
You put the fun in dysfunctional.
You can drive a forklift deaf? We had blue spotlights aimed at the floor in front and back of the forklifts. That way you could see them coming around a corner.
Sounds like the area might require hearing protection to work in too. At least for anyone not yet deaf. To be fair, I'd rather hear that horn 100 times per hour than get run over. Yeah, it's annoying, but you know there's a heavy piece of machinery running now, don't you? This isn't malicious compliance, it's following safety protocols. You are pissed about a good safety compliance rule or guideline. Please follow it. Considering you are deaf makes it more important that you follow it. For the safety of everyone involved. If you think it is malicious that blasting horn at every turn, it is not. It is a good practice. Wait, you work at Amazon, huh? I coming up with a Amazon-wide safety process that saved a lot of time and made things safer. It was applied to every FC. They awarded me with 2 tokens for the vending machines. Fuck corporate. For God's sake, comply with safety laws, especially if you are deaf and cannot hear shouting people. Seems like the safety protocol is designed to work, even in cases where someone may have hearing issues. Circumventing that rule puts you and others. Know what? I ain't going to bother. I hope someone never has to deal with trauma of hurting someone because they thought they knew better. And now, you blast away and distract others from their focus. But hey, You can't hear, so it does not affect you. So all good, right? What you are doing is malicious, not malicious compliance. Who is going to tell them that they disabled the horn? How do you know the horn is working?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.